No, I didn't listen to it, but I know you did because you love this type of shit.
I checked it out. I had to check it out. It was it was messy as hell. He was like,
oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, hey. Oh my god, I'm so high, it's like July. Say how you feel with the clothes you buy, so everybody think I'm rude when I walk by. I ain't like these niggas need to separate. No matter what you do, people still gonna hate.
Fellas.
What
No
up?
Label the Pod, episode 34.
we here.
Now, how you feeling, man?
Feeling good, dog. Feel good to be back. Be back in the town. I went out of town for visit some family. Moving around down south.
Nice little vacay.
Yeah. The worst part was damn near coming back having the fucking quarantine. Niggas was in the house dolly.
Oh, when you got back to Buff?
Yeah. But it was good though, cause I came back, got a new apartment. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Moved got all my shit ready, like set up. So it's a good start.
When you throwing the housewarming party, bro?
Shit. Once I get all I need is my table. I'm waiting for my table to come in, then boys pull up.
We litty.
Hell yeah.
Nah, I mean, as y'all can see or hear, we have a few people missing. Nah, I mean, prayers out to my guy Dion and his family.
For sure.
He had to handle something today, but definitely prayers out to them.
Word. Peace and condolences to him and his peoples.
For a fact. So, man, want to get right into it?
Yeah, we can dive into what's been good with you.
I mean, I've been good, bro. Just been, working on this video production thing.
Rightfully so.
Got some good stuff coming soon, hopefully.
Word, looking forward to it.
Just keep grinding, man. Staying healthy.
Exactly.
Healthy, mentally and physically.
Come on. That's what's good.
So yeah, I want to talk about this Meg and Tory, get it out the way. This is the hot topic right now.
Yo, this shit really had me tight. Like, if I would have waited just maybe a month or two before I really started rocking with Tory, I could have avoided this whole thing. But you know what I'm saying? But
all right, so what day did the first report come out as far as? Okay, so just the overall summary of it. Meg and Tory were pulled over by the police in the car.
Yep.
Meg, Tory, and Meg's friend. Meg gets out the car, her foot's bleeding. Mm-hmm. She tells the police she got cut by glass or something like that. And then Tory gets caught with the concealed firearm in the vehicle as well. So he goes to jail. Meg goes to the hospital.
Wait, who's in the car? They said it was Tory, Meg,
and Meg's best friend.
Didn't they say it was another person in the car? They just didn't disclose the name type shit? I seen some shit like that.
I thought it was just 3 people in the car, but everybody knows that Kylie was like with them that day.
Yeah, that's
because of the Instagram live with her, Tory, and Meg in the pool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, her publicist is crazy. Like, yo, don't even say me in the report, G.
She
like, yo, don't even
she's
put
a
my
billionaire,
name.
bro. She's a Kardashian. If she don't want her name in it, they ain't gonna put it in there. It's that simple.
That shit is wild. But yeah, dog, I've been trying to give Tory so much like room to be like, it didn't have it. Just so happened to be, but it's looking like rumor has it they saying he was the one who let the firearm off.
Then when Meg got out the hospital, I guess she had to have surgery and all that. She said that she was shot in the foot, and the person who did it was trying to harm her. And then her friend came out and said that, yes, I was with Meg in the car that night. I was not the one who shot her.
That leaves one person.
And then Meg's DJ at Tory Lanez and said, "Count your fucking days."
Count your fucking days,
and then he deletes
buddy.
the tweet.
Count your fucking days, pal.
So it's looking like
it's looking bad.
And then I believe Meg put out another statement on Instagram, social media, whatever, saying that the person,
no, go ahead. My fault.
Like her and the person, like in a scuffle, or like they were like harassed her, hit her, something like assaulted her, something like that.
Yeah, I didn't even hear that part.
So that's why I was thinking, if Tory's the one that did it, like he's hitting women and he shot her, bro.
He's bugging out.
Yeah, we can't rock with that at all. But we don't know exactly what happened. But so I'm not gonna assume, but it's not looking good on his side.
He just losing a lot of points real fast.
And he was having a great year,
phenomenal year. Fucking Lil Duval posted something. He was like, He's like, damn. He's like, short niggas looking real bad. I put in a lot of work. I put in a lot of work to, you know what I mean, kill the stereotype on these short niggas. But Tory making this shit hard. They had this shit trending. What, he's 5'2", 115.
They kept playing that Sway in the Morning video when he did the freestyle. He stood up, was the same exact height as when he was sitting down.
That shit is wild.
But nah, man, prayers out to Meg, definitely.
Yeah, for
her having a speedy recovery.
You think it got to do with him having a little small man complex?
I don't know, man.
But I think that was my issue always with him from the beginning, was like he was so loud. Like from jump, like
very flamboyant.
Yeah, boy, flamboyant, loudest nigga in the room. Trying to jump around to be seen type shit.
I mean, it could be.
Yeah, and it's just like
I'm not ruling that out.
Yeah, and just from where I come from, how I was raised, is like loudest one in the room is the weakest in the room.
Loudest nigga in the room is usually the brokest.
Bruh, that shit been holding true. And it's like when I see you with a chick who's what, 5'10"?
How about water?
You're a shorty who like 5'10", you feeling real small, buddy. So,
but the thing is, if you 5'2" and you can get a shorty that's 5'10", you should feel like the man. You shouldn't feel like you have to make up anything. She fucking with you for a reason.
At a point, you gotta sit back but it go back into that little man mindset. Like I don't know, dog.
Yeah,
it's
man,
that Napoleon shit.
It's an unfortunate situation, definitely.
Prayers to Meg. I hope she recovers immediately.
And hopefully Kylie comes out and says something too.
She ain't gonna say a goddamn thing. You ain't fucking up her empire.
So Nick Cannon dropped from Viacom. Is it Viacom NBC or Viacom CBS?
Nigga, Viacom is everything.
All right, so Viacom.
Viacom is CBS, NBC, MTV, MTV2, VH1, BET. Viacom is Viacom is popular. Anything popular culture, like Viacom.
So why was he dropping Viacom?
So he had a an interview he posted with Professor Griff of Public Enemy.
Yeah. What was his former name? Was it the Minister or something like that?
Nah, I think it was always Professor Griff.
Nah, he had a name in Public Enemy. I'll look it up, but keep going.
Yeah, but so he recorded that interview. Seemed like it was like pretty old, maybe like a year and a half ago. But he recently posted it on his YouTube channel with the Cannons class, and he said some things that were deemed anti-Semitic, and Viacom wasn't with it. And it just, as soon as they got wind of it, instant termination from all contracts with them. And that's damn near all his shows. You know what I'm saying? That's Wildin' Out. That's
Minister of Information.
Minister of Information. Okay. Yeah. So that's what.
It's just Wildin' Out though.
Wildin' Out. I mean, but he executive produced the number one show on TV, the Masked Singer.
But he wasn't fired from that. He was just fired from.
Yeah.
Like he's still the host of the Masked Singer. Okay.
I'm just thinking because I don't know how far Viacom's how far they branch out. Cause
yeah, but I seen that was mentioned that he is still going to be the host of Masked Singer. Viacom, the Viacom thing only affected Wildin' Out.
Okay,
but he is stepping down from his radio show right now. He's taking a break from that.
Yeah, and I seen he was supposed to have a talk show. He's supposed to have a daily show, but that got postponed to 2021. So.
And now he's doing a lot of apologize. Well, the reason why he was fired is because he refused to apologize.
I honestly.
And then after the fact, he continued to apologize. And I just want to say I'm a big Nick Cannon fan.
Yeah,
I rock with Nick Cannon heavy. I support a lot of things he do. I respect him as a man. He's somebody that I like. He's somebody that I looked up to as far as what he's done in this industry.
How he moves, yeah,
and just how he carries himself, all that.
Yeah, I think the interesting thing about it was like how swift. Yeah, I just think the interesting thing about it was how swift their action was taken. Like, as soon as they heard that shit, they was like, boom, like took everything. Oh, and terminated all his contracts.
But the interview's been out for like a month and a half.
Yeah,
and this just occurred this week.
Yeah, it's kind of like they probably just caught wind of it.
Yeah,
but it's like. one, it's a lot of elements to it, because it's like, one, if you know them as your bosses, like, you know what type, you know what their interests are. So it's like, you can't be saying stuff that's gonna make their community look bad on your platform, and they cutting you a check.
She's saying he got too comfortable.
I think he got too cozy. And I think he should have just let, you know what I mean? He should have let Professor Griff talk what Professor Griff like to talk about. Professor Griff got kicked out of Public Enemy for anti-Semitic statements. You know what I'm saying? You know where he stands. So you bringing him on your TV show is kind
of pushing it enough.
That's enough. Like, let him get his shit off. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta say nothing. But let him get it off. But if you want to be, you know what I mean, this big, I don't know, you want to look like the guy who bringing it too. Like, you want to co-sign him. Okay, but know what come with that. Yeah. Don't think you not big enough to like get touched with it.
Yeah, we see how it play out, man.
Yeah, I think. How you feel about him? Oh, I ain't apologizing for nothing, and then doubling back on that.
I don't see the point. My thing is, if you're gonna apologize, you might as well just apologize when you're gonna be able to still keep your job. I don't see the point in refusing to apologize and then losing your job and then apologizing. You know what I mean? That's kind of like what Kevin Hart did with the Grammys. What was he supposed to host?
Oh, the Oscars?
Yeah, the Oscars.
Yeah.
Because of the gay slurs or whatever he tweeted way back. Refused to apologize, and then after they kick him off, then he wants to apologize. It's too late, bro.
Yeah.
The thing is, I respect them standing on what they say and not apologizing. But doubling back is just counterproductive.
I don't like
you're counterproductive. You look like a hypocrite. You look like an idiot, low key. Like,
facts. I don't like how he like, well, if y'all not gonna do it, I demand that I get the rights to my, like, fam, you can't apologize and make demands. Like, that shit was silly to me. I didn't like how he was so. At first, he was so adamant about standing on, oh, you can't fire a boss. Why the fuck is you tap dancing and singing, like, apologizing to everybody, like like you ain't a boss? Like, yeah, it's easy to say, but it's just like, it was a lot of people, like, from my timeline, I saw a lot of people in support of him on just standing on what he felt his truth is.
That's why I didn't get why he kept apologizing.
Yeah, so it's like, fam, you got a lot of people who gonna rock with you. You need to. You easily could have stood on what you're saying. Like, if anybody.
But my thing is, I think his main reason for, like, apologizing and all that, because I think he came to the realization that wilding out, like, there will be no more wilding out.
Yeah,
like,
you feed a lot of people. You feed a lot of people with wilding out.
Like, you can't take the name and go to revolt like Diddy wants you to. Like, you're in part ownership with them, so you can't just take the name on your own. You have to make a whole nother show. And they're not going to continue on Wild Now because ain't nobody going to support it if Nick Cannon out on it. Mm-hmm. So it's just going to be a wash. The legacy just comes to an end like that.
Yeah, that's super unfortunate. Like, that, even the fact that you can present an idea to a company and it's no longer your idea. Like, you can't walk away with it. Like, I feel like if you on some boss shit, like, if I come to you with this, I should be able to leave with it. Like, cause they damn sure ain't come up with the idea for a while now. So it's like, you should be able to put yourself in a position where you have the full control over the likeness and everything that comes from your mind. And that's one thing why we push so heavy, is just like own your shit, like fully own your shit. So you ain't got to worry about somebody. You could say whatever the hell you want. Like, I mean, we're not saying like
just be foaming off at the mouth, talking reckless.
Yeah, we're not saying like talk hateful towards other communities, but
stand on your shit.
Yeah, if you got a truth, and you feel like you right, you should be able to stand on that shit without somebody trying to take food out your mouth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So Kanye running for president. What you think about that?
Kanye for 2020.
Kanye for 2020.
Kanye 2020. Yo, I like him more than Biden.
I'm gonna say this. The funny thing is, everybody was saying that Kanye, like, oh, he's like, this is part of Trump's plan to take the black vote away from Biden and give Trump the lead, right? Mm-hmm. Which I think is a valid point to make. But the numbers came out that he's actually hurting Trump. Like Kanye's getting like 2% of the black vote. It's getting taken away from Trump. Biden's still at like 48%. Like he's leading.
That's funny.
So I thought that shit was pretty funny. But yeah, I just think that he's out of his mind thinking that he could run 2020. He's already missed registering for mad states. Like, bro, it just feels like an ego stroke to me.
For sure. But it's man, like, man, do whatever you go ahead, Kanye. Because like real talk, anybody, like if you wanted, like looking at the requirements, me or you can run for president at like the age of like 40 or some shit like that.
Bro, but this is my only thing. If he'd have ran in 2024, bro, I'd have been perfectly fine with it. He had time to think stuff out, come up with plans, come up with a game plan, marketing campaign, how we gonna help the country, help the people. Yeah. He just decided this shit a month ago. And because he was saying before that he was gonna do it in 2024. Mm-hmm. Now he was just like, nah, I'm gonna just do it now. Like, why?
It's Kanye, dog. Kanye do what he feel, say what he want.
Yeah, I just feel like I should bring it up.
Dog.
So, Jada and Will, Red Table Talk, The Entanglement.
Oh, that was classic. That was classic. I would say TV, but that shit was classic social media.
Yeah, man.
Fucking, that shit was a mess.
My boy Will,
he was looking bad.
Damn.
You see how she was saying fucking Indian style. He was slouched over trying to kick her when she pulled her fucking feet up. She was like, nah, nigga, I'm gonna get mine off.
Oh, he was trying to like kick her?
Bruh, he was sitting with his leg like all the way out. She had her feet was in her chair. Like she's like, nah, I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want. Yo, that shit was funny, dog.
So this all happened because that damn Angela Yee and August Alsina interview.
But nah, I can't even put it all on that because it was rumors of it before because he posted that he had a song called, I forgot the name of the song, but it was titled after a woman, but that middle name was Jada.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knew that they had a thing. Yeah. But I'm saying that him saying in that interview that Will gave the blessing. And this is the first time that any of them have actually said that it was a relationship. Like him saying that in the Angela Yee interview was the first time anybody in that love triangle said anything.
That love entanglement.
So they had to address it.
Yeah. Honestly, only reason why Will looked so bad was because it was like he was letting her explain herself when he could have just been like, yeah, he could have stood on it. Nigga, I knew, like, I had my shit too. So, like, we could leave it at that.
Oh, so you saying him denying the fact that he gave the blessing is...
because personally, I think he was like, yeah, whatever, dude. Like, you see this nigga coming in and out of your house. like that
and it's been rumors for a while. Yeah. I think a lot of people have confirmed that they have an open marriage.
Yeah, so it's like, bro,
if he would have just came out and been like, yeah, I gave him the blessing, but it got a little too far or something like that. Yeah. I'd have been like, oh, that makes sense. But now I don't know what the fuck going on. I mean, I know what went on, but I don't know how it occurred.
The wild thing about it is I feel like Vlad was interviewing Boosie recently, and he was talking about
Boosie, man.
He was like, this, they talking about how this is such a big thing, but like from what talks is going on in Hollywood, it's like it's only the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, Vlad said that, right?
Yeah. So I'm like,
I don't even want to know, bro.
Yeah, at this point, do your thing, because it's like, that's y'all. At the end of the day, that's y'all relationship. That's how y'all.
Right, bro. That's the problem with social media, bro. Yeah, everything is everybody's business. Yeah. To keep it a buck, I would have respected it if they never even said anything after August said that. They didn't come out and make any statements, because after like a week, that joint would have went away.
Yeah, they could have. They could have kept quiet and just been like, wait for the next story to roll out. Because,
all right, so I just got one question, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna word it so I don't get killed. Not in fact, I don't care. So, do you believe that Jada Pinkett? Some people are saying that she looks like a predator in this situation. Because of the fact that she admitted to, and everybody knows that August was like mentally unstable at the time, and like he was going through a lot, needed help, all that.
I ain't gonna call her a predator because I think she genuinely was helping him. Because like even how August put it was like I was fucked up. He was like I was fucked up, and like she showed him how to. You know what I mean? He was like, I've never felt love like this before. Like, so it's like if she genuinely made him better, he looked like he in a better place now. So she clearly did heal him in
all right, so one way or another. If this is a male and a female, like if the roles were reversed, do you think it would be looked at as that, or do you think that question would have came up a lot more?
Oh, that question would have been came up. It was a dude, he would have got killed. Period.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Without a question. But it's just like, if a dude said entanglement. If a nigga said it wasn't a relationship, it was an entanglement. Nigga, that shit would have got killed. Yeah, that wouldn't have went. What is I mean?
Bro, they was making Virgos look bad, bro. They was all I see is
it was a lot of Virgo slander.
I go in the timeline, bro. I wake up, I just see mad Virgo slander.
It was a lot of Virgo slander.
I'm like, I've never seen this before. Everybody I meet has nothing but great things to say about Virgos.
That's hilarious.
Because we keep it a buck at all times.
Nah, I say like,
which actually they did. So those are Virgo qualities.
Honestly, like, bro, how they choose to relate with one another, like that shit. That's they world. You know what I'm saying? Like Hollywood already weird as hell in general. You already gotta watch your mate have sex on scenes, and like you can't feel away when you come home. Like it's a whole different world that like normal people not privy to. So when you hear something like this, you can't really be like, oh my god, and like kill him like he's a normal person. Like he not a normal nigga. Like it's not a normal couple. Like however they want to relate and do whatever they do,
it's on them.
That's on them.
But let's see what's next. Players arriving in the bubble. Orlando, NBA.
Yeah, Orlando lit. Now what was funny, because like when I was out of town, I had to drive through Orlando. And it was hella like construction, busy as hell. Like it was busy. It was busy. I didn't know how much of a touristy spot it was. Like they got the SeaWorld, fucking Universal, Disney. Like and then on top of now you got all the NBA players there and shit. I'm like, oh, this city popping.
I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I really just only reason why I put it as a topic because I want to talk about this snitch hotline. Like boys is really ratting. Calling it ratting, bro.
Niggas ratting.
LeBron doesn't have his mask on in the pool room. Like, bro, come on. If you really got a problem with him not having his mask on, just tell him to his face. If you right there, you ain't gotta be on no static. You should just be like, yo, bro, I really appreciate if you put your mask on. Nah, I mean,
Nah, you know,
on a snitch hotline.
You know, they got the rat hotline. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
The 6ix9ine hotline. Fucking
and of course Kendrick Perkins co-signed it.
Of course,
bro, he be looking like I ain't even gonna say it, bro.
Yeah.
It's his big ass pull up here. I ain't gonna know what. I'm about to give me a strap.
Nah, kick that nigga in the knee. Big ass nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, it's that's just protocol. You know what I'm saying? They need that shit just to. I hope niggas ain't using it. You know what I'm saying? Like to really rat out their players.
I don't have a problem with them using it. Like you know. Laundromat staff, chefs, waiters, all that stuff. I don't have a problem with them. But players shouldn't be snitching on other players.
Yeah, that shit suck. That's some sucker shit. Who was it? Wasn't it D'Angelo Russell? Wasn't he known for ratting?
Nick Young shit.
Yeah. I know his teammates hate that nigga. That nigga got him on speed, dog. He got that snitch hotline on cue. Like, I don't want to see nobody with no fucking sticks.
Nah, he's not even there because Timberwolves ain't make it.
They lucky then. Oh, so everybody straight?
But people are snitching though. Like reports have came out.
Nah, that's good. I heard somebody called on Jimmy Butler because he was dribbling in this room after that shit funny, dog.
Migos and QC going through a bit of not even a bit of Migos pretty much went off of QC, saying that money was stolen from them,
millions.
And Cardi B is now not managed by QC because she wasn't actually signed to the label. She signed to Atlantic, but she was managed by Solid Foundation, which is QC's management company.
Yeah, that's interesting. It kind of touches back on to like just having your shit in order as an independent, because they've been in the game for a long time, 10 years strong. Like they came in young, like 16, 17. So they don't know the business in and outs. You know what I'm saying? They probably signed a 360 early. You know what I'm saying? Getting everything handled for them. Like they was out wilding, doing whatever the hell they wanted. So of course, over the years when they was popping, they making a whole lot of money that they don't necessarily see. So it's a common theme. It's a common theme in this industry. So it's like that's why it's that much more important that you know how to do everything. Like not even saying that you do it all day every day, but like before you hire somebody to handle this aspect of the business for you,
you should have a general idea of what's going on. Yeah,
you should know
that's what I
gist
think too.
of it. Because like they said they had a conflict of interest as far as with the lawyer. Like say you want your like Migos like, okay, I want my lawyer to check over my contract. If they don't got a lawyer, they're gonna get QC's lawyer.
It's the same lawyer.
Yeah, it's the same lawyer. So he's gonna look over certain shit. He's not gonna tell you everything. So
and then P who's the head of QC, he came out, made a statement basically saying like it's some nonsense.
Yeah, he said some BS. I hate that they brought this up while we grieving over Lil Marlo, rest in peace. So
now this lawsuit was out before Marlo passed.
Yeah, but
I think it was out like the week prior.
Maybe, but it's even then if it makes it to the like hit the presses at this certain time, that's probably how he felt about it. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like the timing of the press release was what probably he was most upset about. But
when it was and they're not like I mean, obviously we know they laid the groundwork for QC. There would be no QC without Migos, without
a doubt.
So. But they aren't the main priority anymore right now. Lil Baby's the hottest artist in the world.
Yep. Yep. They got Lil Baby, Yachty.
And then City Girls running shit on the women's side of hip hop.
Yep.
And then Yachty just put out a great album.
Yeah. And I feel like what P was probably most upset about was like they probably were banking on Lil Marlo to be that next dude. So then it's like he gets killed.
Because Lil Marlo had a tape with Lil Baby's second tape was with Lil Marlo. It was a collab.
Okay.
Because that was Lil Baby Man's.
Yeah. So like I bet Pete felt away like this dude about to be next. And then their first like group that popped, like he passed they knew Act about to pass away, they knew Income about to pass away, they old people like we want out. It's kind of like you getting hit from both ends, and it's like he like damn, like I thought they ran their shit like a family, so he naturally hurt. But it's
but they probably hurt too, because it's like they probably feel like y'all screwed us over, and y'all supposed to be our family. Feel me?
Yeah.
And we helped each other build this empire that's now QC.
That's a fact.
So so at some point something should have been renegotiated to where we're reaping more of our benefits, we're getting more money, because if it wasn't for us, like I said, y'all wouldn't have a Lil Yachty, y'all wouldn't have no City Girls, y'all wouldn't have no Lil Baby.
Yeah, well, I say one thing that I feel like the Migos needed to do was have their lawyers in set, because even Pete put in the press release like everything is negotiable. So it's like that's you better at that point you gotta know how to negotiate. You just can't say I want this. You have to they gotta be on point with their music shit, because it's like you have to be able to know how to negotiate your contracts. Like, okay, after this year, y'all get this much of my masters, my pub for these 2 years or these 2 projects, but the next project I get this much % back, and then continuously getting your royalties and your masters and your publishing back. So once you able to sit back and retire, you'll be able to be later in your career and not have to worry about where the money coming from.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like with all the endorsements and everything they did, they should be good. But you know what I'm saying, you never know what their contract's looking like, and because if QC eating up every single thing that they do, then they may be feeling away.
Because they definitely got hella endorsement deals.
Mm-hmm. But most music contracts don't touch those those incomes unless you got a 360. So I don't know. Hopefully that wasn't the case.
And they were. Oh no, that was prior. I was saying they were signing 300 at one point. That's where Lior was.
Yeah, the inventor, the architect of the 360.
But so let's get into music.
Yes, sir.
It's been a couple weeks since we can talk about some new music, and we got to start with the Woo,
with the smoke.
Pop Smoke, Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon. What you think now? And we had a couple weeks. Yeah, we had a couple weeks to bump it.
Yeah, that shit was sounding hard, bro. Like it. What was so special about this tape? It was like, yo, he was about to be popping for the next 5 years.
More than 5, bro.
Yeah, because I'm like, I remember when I first heard Pop, I'm like, yo, like this nigga's dope, but like all of it kind of sound the same. How long is he gonna be able to keep this up? But like hearing this project, bro. I was like, yo, he could have been around. You got the girl songs. You got.
And the thing I don't like is everybody was just coming out the gate saying, "Oh, where's this feature? Where's that feature? Oh, Pop Smoke wouldn't have worked with this person. He wouldn't have worked with no Tiger." Da 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 da.
Yeah, that was.
And then they were saying like, everybody was saying that the songs were like pieced together. Da da da. Like, bro, it's confirmed that all these tracks were laid out already. It just had to be mixed and mastered, whatever.
To his liking.
And every song he like wanted these people on that song. Stephen Victor talked about it, who he was signed to. Mm-hmm. Like it was laid out, the whole plan.
Yeah.
And it was their plan for on the album him to start switching up his sound, like staying his sound but switching it up more, because they said they wanted to do Meet the Woo 1, Meet the Woo 2, Meet the Woo 3. That he'd be big enough to where they dropped the album and then he switched it up. But he got big enough after Meet the Woo 2. So that's why the album was coming. So I just think people should do their research more before they start talking shit.
Yeah, I mean, just speculate, do whatever the hell they do.
What do you think your favorite tracks is on her?
Oh man, Snitching is on there.
That boy Future walked on that joint.
Hold on, on that shit. Like, do you think I was trying to find out where Pop Smoke? He was using his voice kind of like how Pop Smoke, like that deeper tone. I felt like I couldn't tell if it was like snippets of like Pop Smoke or Future.
I don't remember.
Yo, I don't know, but they made that shit sound hard. That shit was hard.
Snitching, that
shit. Hell yeah, that shit was hard. Snitching, 4-4 Bulldog. Let me see what else.
Chit chat.
We're fucking.
Ain't nothing but sit back.
West Coast shit. Got It On Me. That's just what I fuck with For the Night too.
I say Gangsters. I like the jam with Sway Lee a lot. Sway Lee was wild, bro.
Sway Lee, bro. He always killing his features.
Snitching. Diana. Maybe I'm gonna just go yeah. I like yeah.
Yeah, bro. This album.
And Meet the Woo and the Deluxe, Meet the Woo 3 dropping soon.
That shit gonna be crazy too.
Very soon. Alright. Chilambo Deluxe. Janae, what you think of it?
Janae. That shit. That shit was hard. I was just like, yo.
She doesn't disappoint, man.
Yeah, never fucking disappoints, bro. That first half I'm listening, I'm like, yo, this some shit. I need to light some fucking candles and some incense in this motherfucker. Put on a fucking.
And then that BS remix come on with Kehlani, switch up the whole vibe. And I when I first heard that song, I was like, this sound like something like her and Kehlani would do. So to see that feature, I was lit.
Yeah, dog. It was just, man. It's classic Janae. Like that shit. Like her consistency is insane, bro. And so I'm just
consistency when she puts out music.
And when she dropped that shit,
yeah, I'm saying I'm not when she not as far as shit, the yeah, I can't think.
Yeah, bro, she's dope as fuck. Like I never zero Janae slander from day one.
Facts. Like, I'll rock with that joint with her and Wiz a lot.
I like that joint.
Yo, Snoop Dogg. Wow, I was on Trying to Smoke, bruh.
Yo, Snoop has been having some good verses lately.
Yeah,
Snoop having some good shit.
He had a fire verse on The Boy and Young T.O.'s project.
Okay.
He had a feature on there.
He got a feature on Trouble. It's like Trouble, Freddie Gibbs. Don't Be Mad at Me. That shit hard too.
Word.
Yeah, because he addressed the whole cheating, the whole treating allegations and stuff like that.
Oh, it's Selena Powell shit.
Yeah, he addressed, but in this shit, Freddie Gibbs fast on that shit too. What's your favorite tracks off the deluxe?
I say I like Above and Beyond piano version.
Yeah, the piano shit was hard.
I like the Tryna Smoke remix and Down Again with Wiz. I say those are my 3 favorite.
Yeah, I have to go Above and Beyond, the piano short, Come On, and On the Way.
Yeah, that On the Way is tough, and she got her sister on there.
Yeah, that shit was on point. Yeah,
It was wild.
Yeah, that's the mood setter right there. It's going the fuck down.
I'm about to use that one
Without a doubt.
Orgino, Soul of the Streets Volume 1.
Volume 1. That shit, yeah, bro.
So we talked about it. Well, we didn't talk about it, but you said it was coming.
Yeah.
Like that, our last actual pod we recorded before you left.
We was talking about the single. He had dropped the single, then he dropped the EP.
Oh yeah, because we were saying our favorite projects of the year, and then you was like, Orgino, Soul of the Streets. I'm like, it ain't dropped yet. He was like, oh, it's dropping.
That shit on point, dog. Yeah, man, we put in a lot of work, and it's a lot. We got a lot more coming too. So, yeah.
So 6 songs EP. So Volume 1. So Volume 2 coming soon. Or you gonna let this joint rock out for a little bit?
2020. We gonna drop again. We gonna drop again. Probably like around that September time, around school time.
Birthday vibes.
Definitely Virgo season. It's definitely Virgo season.
Virgo season. So I say we talked about it earlier, but Pain and Struggle are my favorite 2 off of here.
Yeah, my shits is I like Father. What's that? Yellow Heart Freestyle.
Yeah, I like Father. That was a single.
Yeah, and Struggle is my shit.
Yeah, go grab that Orgino, man. Soul of the Streets, Volume 1.
Soul of the Streets. Get that. Juice
WRLD. Legends Never Fucking Die.
It's a perfect title. Perfect title. Man. Yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to listen to that joint. Just his music was always like too emotional for me. It would hit a different way, and it's just like
he hella vulnerable, man. Transparent in his music. I want to say before we talk about Juice, I'm proud of the way my man's Bibby put this together and rolled it out, man.
Oh, he was executive producer?
He signed Juice WRLD signed to Bibby, Grade A Productions.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Bibby and his brothers label Grade A Productions.
That's crazy.
Because
that's dope.
I believe like her first like discovered Juice WRLD out of them, but like Herb was heavy in a rap career, so he passed him on to Bibby because Bibby wasn't rapping at the time because he was in this crazy label deal. He wasn't putting out music.
Word.
He just became a CEO. So yeah, I'm proud of the way my man's Bibby wrote this out. And they said Deluxe is coming and it's gonna be a Bibby feature on there.
Come on.
That's tough.
Come on.
But so yeah, I like this project. I actually like it better than his last album. But it is like some songs is kind of hard to listen to just because, you know, the way he died, what he died from. And that was heavy in here, like the content. And even like a song like Can't Die, I can't listen to that.
Yeah, that's tough.
But I definitely like a lot of songs on here. He got a couple emo joints on there that's not really for me. But I like Blood on My Jeans. I like Righteous. That was a single though. So Blood on My Jeans, Wishing Well, Screw Juice, Stay High, and the joint with him, Polo G, and Kid Leroy.
Copy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tap into that joint.
And there's some dope like skits and interludes on here of him like talking about like inspirational shit or like just being real vulnerable about stuff that really tie the album together.
Dope. It's still kind of hard to believe that he not with us no more, just because like I know he got tracks for days, like
bro, the way he used to record.
Yeah, bro. Like I know for like he could freestyle for an hour. Like the top.
Didn't write nothing, bro.
Like I know for a fact, like you got music for that. Like, you're gonna be dropping for a while. So they said he's supposed to do like 45K, like 450,000.
Nah, he's in the 500s now. It's reported he's gonna be doing over 500.
That's insane.
His last joint sold a lot. It wasn't 500, but I think let me look it up. But his last
insane.
Joint, I believe his last joint sold over 200.
Like, that's damn near Drake numbers, bro. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, dog. His legacy is cemented. Legacy definitely
165.
Cemented.
Debut album. First week sales.
That's the last one?
Yeah, the last one. Death Race for Love.
Yeah, bro. He's on crate, man.
And I think it went number 1. Yeah, it went number 1.
Yep. Like that's the thing. Like you do 100K and like you're going number 1.
Yeah.
Like you doing
depending on who dropped that week.
Yeah. Like you're doing 500, bro. That's nuts.
But Fresh Veggies too. Casey Veggies, Rocky Fresh. Rocky Fresh, former MMG artist. He's not signed to them anymore. He's from Chicago. A lot of people know who Casey Veggies is. You know Casey Veggies?
Yeah. I'm familiar. I haven't listened to him in a long time though.
Yeah, he was MIA for a while, but he dropped the project, I believe, last year sometime that I like. But this is the sequel to their tape that they dropped 2013, 2014, I believe, when they both were like really hot. So, you know what I mean? I fuck with this, some nostalgia in it since it's part 2.
Dope.
The 2 Drake singles, Khaled and Drake. Pop Star and Grease.
Miss or don't miss. Everything I touch is gold.
Platinum.
It's crazy. That Pop Star shit go hard.
Yo, I like Pop Star, but I've been bumping Grease more.
Yep, bruh. When I first heard this shit, I'm like, yo, like, I'm thinking it's no other features on here. This him. I'm like, yeah. But yeah, he did that shit, bro. It's weekend-esque, but it's like,
yeah, that's what a lot of people were saying. Like my friends, they were saying he sounded like Nav and Weeknd and all that.
Yeah, but this shit. But what was crazy about that shit sound hard, and it was like it's almost like he's not trying. It's like he's just like
You could tell he wasn't.
Yeah.
Pop Star, he was trying.
Yeah, Pop Star was tough. It was just like this shit was just like I throw this to you, Khaled. Huh? You need a number 1 real quick. Huh? I got you, bro.
But something that I did hear or that I seen somebody point out is that Drake normally starts his rollouts with these Khaled records.
Oh yeah. They said he's coming 2020.
So
yeah,
I'm hearing stuff that he might just drop the album. He ain't doing no singles.
He could. If anybody could, he could do that shit.
I mean, his biggest single off of Scorpion wasn't a single. In My Feelings. That came out on the album. That wasn't a single.
That is true.
It was turned into a single.
That's true.
Because I remember that was one of my favorite songs on Scorpion, and then it ended up getting played out to me.
Yeah, they played that motherfucker all the way. One thing I was tight about, you wanted to keep talking on Drake, or?
Oh no, I'm about to go to the next
I was gonna say,
project.
Yeah, I was kind of tight, like that. They announced that shit when Joey Badass started to do his rollout.
Oh yeah, let's talk about Joey John.
Yeah, cause like whenever Joey about to drop,
I was hyped when I seen that.
I get turned up.
Tuned the fuck in.
Yeah, cause it been what 3 years? They been 3 years since
All American Badass.
Yeah, All American Badass. Like, so I was super happy to see him like yo, I'm about to drop. Like I'm out here again. So he had dropped a video. He dropped a video for the light.
The light pack.
Mm-hmm.
Packing the mail is gone.
Yep, 3 of them things. So yeah, that shit like.
And one of them featuring Pusha T.
Yep.
Crazy part is that's my least favorite song out of the 3.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah,
because I think I like Shine. Shine is the last track, right?
Yeah, Shine
and,
is hard.
And then the light.
Yep. But I like honestly like what Joey Badass mean for me, dog, is it's like before we had what we like woke culture, like the niggas in New York City, like really like in the streets, like young niggas like on a socially conscious like type waves. It was Beast Coast,
pro era,
pro era going hard, like in 2011. So like that's when I was like just going to college. I'm like, yo,
Joey
I fuck with these boys.
That's my guy.
Yeah, man, I'm super proud of him and just everything he do.
And I was, bro, when I was listening to this, I was just thinking, bro, like if Joey, he was somebody that I looked at as, but still kind of look at as, if he would have stayed consistent, he had the potential to where he could have been in that top 10 all-time discussion by the end of his career. Because the amount of respect he got from the OGs and all that, off rip with 1999, they all, like all of the OGs, everybody always look out for him. Mm-hmm. They always gonna bump his shit. So
he was rolling around with Diddy even during his off time.
Exactly. So that's really how people get in a discussion when the old heads respect them. Yeah. Because the young people, they put you in there because it's current, but the OGs gotta be able to want to compare you to a Nas or a Big Daddy Kane and all them. You know. Yeah, and I think that he was on his way going there based off of 1999, Before the Money, and All American Badass.
Yeah, and I think once it come down to like because he got on so young. Once again, like he signed a contract 16, 17 before you graduate high school. We don't know what the numbers look like. So he could be dropping sporadically like this because like I want to get my business affairs in order before I continue to release music because I'm not about to let y'all make money off my intellectual property. Yeah. Like he took that sacrifice. Like no, I'm not about to let y'all do that. I'm going to own my shit. I'm going to stand on mine. Like I have to be able to. This shit got me want to look see who what label he dropped under. He's been doing a lot outside of music too. Mm-hmm. So I know that's part of the reason as well. Yeah, so it's like he's still getting his money. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that shit. Like it's one of them artists you kind of grow up watching, and it's
cinematic music group.
Mm-hmm. So I respect him 100%. I feel like he can still be put in that Nas category, like that. Them real rap legends, like, cause him dropping now.
Yeah, me too. I just think it's gonna take him a little bit longer.
I give him
what it would have.
I give him two. I won't even say that. I say I give him 2 years. 2 years before like all he need is one big song, like one big song where it's like the masses really pick up on it. And in today's woke culture, that shit could happen easy. Because anybody who was really up on like any information like social awareness back in 2012, you knew who Joey Badass was. Yeah, so like now that it's coming back around, like if anybody knows anything, like you know Joey Badass gonna bring that shit. So I give him to him. I give him 2 years. I think he's gonna take over the next 2 years. He's gonna be a household name because he got tracks with Swiss Beats. Like he did some shit with Swiss Beats. Static Selector always
he had a whole podcast with Static Selector.
Mm-hmm. Like Static Selector always got crazy. He produced Shine, the look for Shine. Mm. So like he's gonna have a banger in there. Like and Devastated was I want to say his biggest song to date.
Yeah,
and I think it went gold. I think that joint went as far as like stats wise.
For some reason, I feel like Survival Tactics just is bigger
in the streets. Yeah, but
but I feel like
billboard wise,
I think I'm saying as far as like the numbers wise, because it has been out longer and it is like a street classic. But a lot of the masses, when they think about like when they go to Joey Badass songs, Survival Tactics is something everybody knows. Everybody that likes Joey and that type of music, whether you like him a lot or you just like that type of music, maybe the Flatbush Zombies or somebody, you're still gonna fuck with Survival Tactics.
Without a doubt.
So I think it could be higher in number just because of how long it's been out. Yeah. But it was the Entanglement single. No, I didn't listen to it, but I know you did because you love this type of shit.
I checked it out. I had to check it out. It was messy as hell. He was like, yeah, I got a key to the house and the car. Like damn,
bro. Will gotta pull up on him, bro.
Yeah, Will gotta scrape him. Will gotta beef him one time. Yeah, but it was and Rick Ross started off. But the wild part
Ross is on the song?
Yeah, Ross on it. Bro, when I say it's a good song, Like it's a good song.
That's some shit that'll bump on the radio.
Yeah, like it's
gonna be high.
It's a good song.
Whip. He in a Lambo. He turned his joint on. He gonna be hot.
He's trying to change the radio station. The car pull up next to him, bumping that shit. Like, yeah, bro, it's a mess. But I mean, that's one hell of a rollout. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I still ain't listened to the album. I was actually more interested in listening to the album before all this shit happened. Now I don't really care.
Yeah, naturally. Yeah, it's just he just. I don't know, man. He trying to get back. He trying to get back into his the light he was in prior to him like falling off type shit.
I mean, get your bag, man. I ain't mad at you.
Yes.
So Pink Sweats.
Pink
EP.
Sweat.
What was his EP called?
The Prelude.
The Prelude. So I'm assuming he has an album coming.
For sure.
I'm gonna be honest. I think it was a little bit too poppy.
It was like I've listened to Pink Sweat before. Like I was listening to his last project like once. Like he had some good shit.
Yeah,
but
his last couple EPs.
Yeah, I avoid artists like him because he'll get you in your bag. So I'm like I don't need to be in my bag right now. I can't separate myself from this music. So I'm like, but this shit was really good though.
Like the tracks I really like, but I felt like the ones that were more so poppy, I felt it wasn't organic. It was him kind of chasing that lane.
Yeah, from me hearing him, like to me, I always see him as an artist that's trying to do that.
You think so?
Yeah, like when I hear Pink Sweats, I think of Khalid. So I'm like,
at times.
So I'm like, okay, like Khalid, Khalid gonna have that crossover, that big crossover hit. So I feel like that's his competition. So naturally, he will want that same type of commercial success. So, but his music is super dope. Like
he was on Wale's album, Sue Me. I mean, not Sue Me. Wow, that's crazy. He was on 50 in the Safe. It didn't show him being featured, but that was him on the hook singing. Because I know prior to him being like a public artist, he was a writer.
Okay. Yeah. He definitely has writer vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can tell when people like genuinely care like about that creative art process. Like you can even tell from the cover art, like him holding the teddy bear and shit. Like that shit that's.
Oh, Fly. Last one. Fly God is an awesome guy too. Came out the same day as Pop Smoke. And I listened to this before Pop Smoke. Nah, I mean, that's where my loyalty lies. Buffalo.
Respectable.
But I'll play Pop Smoke 10 times over that same day.
I'll definitely listen to this joint. I listened to this joint full through. He had Stove God on there a couple times, going crazy.
You got that Bubba Chuck joint. Shout out to AI.
Come on. So, I'm trying to think. I listened to this joint full through, like, I think once or twice.
Crazy thing is that day or like that weekend, I only bumped it once. But I say in the past, like this past week, I bumped it a couple times.
Okay.
Because it's short.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's 14 tracks, but it's 33 minutes. So
and it's skits on there.
Mm-hmm.
Armani Caesar ripped her feature. What song is that she's on?
Lil C's.
Yeah, she body top.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this was just something like Westside, he put out so much music, he just like, y'all boys, like y'all
he's
can
probably
have
just chilling like, damn, I ain't putting nothing out in the month.
Word.
I ain't putting nothing out in the month.
He just wanted the soundtrack to go with the movie, like they just they had the conflicted film, they had the video or the movie scene in Atlanta on that Saturday. So I heard the movie was dope. You know what I mean? The function went well as far as the release party. So why not drop? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah, that shit was dope. We ain't talk about Life on Earth, Summer Walker.
Oh yeah. Oh man, what's wrong with me? I'm sorry, Summer.
This shit. It was a 5 joint, but I like this shit.
This shit hard, bro.
I like this shit a lot,
bro. Her discography.
Bruh,
she's building a great discography.
Bro, this is the perfect time for her. Like, I don't like touring. Like,
I love the rollout. Lauren did her record label.
Oh yeah,
as far as the whole space theme, having a drive-in.
Did you see they had the ice cream trucks?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. They had the ice cream trucks in New York City. My friend, she was she was going out there to see what they was doing. They reposted her and all that.
Word. Yeah. That's dope. Yeah, this joint is tough.
Yep.
Got a joint with Party on there.
Party.
That No One Noah dude is tough.
Yeah.
I didn't know who he was prior to this, but I went back and listened to his Feeling in Color project. That joint is hard, bro. Like
I gotta listen to it. His shit was dope.
He the truth.
His shit was dope.
Shouts out to Summer for putting me on.
What's your favorite track?
I like Let It Go, My Affection with Party, and White Tea with Noah.
Yeah, I think my Affection, Let It Go, and Deeper is my 3.
Yeah, this joint is tough. I've been playing this a lot too.
Yeah, bro. There's so much music we can fucking talk about. Fucking Bodie James, Price of Tea in China dropped the deluxe. That shit is hard. A lot of storytelling, drug dealing rap.
Chef G dropped Just For Y'all, his EP. Got a couple good. It's like 5-6 songs, I think. Got a couple good joints on there.
K Trinata, Look Easy featuring Lucky Day. That shit hard. J.I.
the Prince just dropped the EP Welcome to G-Star Volume 1.
Come on. Canadian Ships, J Skis.
600 Breezy Iceman Edition 2 just dropped.
Yo,
let's go,
on.
Breezo.
Come on.
I ain't listened to it yet, but y'all know I'm about to bump that.
Fucking Escargot, Billy Esco, he dropped that shit. That shit tough.
Word.
Definitely check that shit out.
Oh, definitely that No Cap Still Human. My boy first project since he got out. Because he got out because of Corona.
That's wild.
My boy No Cap. That's wild. Tough. He got Uzi feature on there. Got a DaBaby feature, a Boosie feature.
Come on.
Jacquees feature. And he don't even really like features like that. Yeah, and this is definitely his best project.
Hell yeah, building up that traction. Dinner Party, Terrence Martin, Robert Glasper, Knife Wonder, and Kamasi Washington.
Yeah, I downloaded that. I gotta listen.
Yeah, if you like jazz, you gonna fuck with this shit heavy. Yeah, this shit got pure heat on there. Let me think.
Oh, Snow Allegra, Dying for Your Love, that dropped.
Oh, it's a single, right?
Yeah, it's a single.
Okay, yeah, I want to listen to her project when I come on.
Saw Baby, Barnacles just dropped.
Mm-hmm.
That Wizard Kells versus Baby J.
Come on. I'm trying to think, am I missing anything? We talked about Don't Be Mad at Me. Problem. I said Trouble before. It's Problem. That's his single.
Yeah. Rod Wave dropped Through the Wire single. He recently got into a car crash like a couple weeks ago. Crazy bad car accident.
He doing right?
Yeah, he good, but he talked about that on there a little bit.
Okay.
So that's like his first record since the accident.
That's good. Nah, I mean, as long as he in good health, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
All right, man.
We wrapping it up?
Yeah, we all good, man.
Hell yeah.
We did some rapid fire. We had to cover a lot of topics since we ain't recorded in weeks.
Facts. Yeah, man. It's good to be back, man.
Word too.
We gotta get the collective back in here, man. Get the collective.
Yeah, man. No Label the Pod, episode 34. We out.
Peace.
She watching me like a nigga is capable.